Hey there! Imagine this. You need a new laptop. One costs $600 and lasts 3 years. Another costs $900 but lasts 5 years. Which one is the better deal? It's tricky, right? Because the second one costs more, but also lasts longer. This is where a magic trick from finance comes in. It's called the equivalent annual cost, or EAC. It helps us compare things that last for different amounts of time, like machines, subscriptions, or services, and tells us how much they cost per year, as if they all lasted the same time. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to use it.
What is EAC? EAC stands for Equivalent Annual Cost, which is just a fancy way of saying, how much would this project or item cost me each year on average? We use EAC when two or more options last different amounts of time, but we want to compare them fairly. It's useful for buying equipment with different lifespans, comparing subscription plans, deciding between different service contracts. In short, it's about finding the real yearly cost.
The basic EAC formula for end-of-period payments, ordinary annuity, is EAC equals NPV divided 1 minus 1 plus R to the negative N/R to the first, where NPV equals net present value of the cost or investment, R equals interest or discount rate, N equals number of periods, usually years. If payments are at the beginning of each period, annuity due, we multiply by 1 plus R. EAC annuity due equals NPV divided 1 minus 1 plus R to the negative N to the first 4 to the R times 1 plus R. When do these cases happen? End-of-period payments, ordinary annuity, most loans, rent payments due at the end of the month, utility bills, beginning of period payments, annuity due, lease payments, prepaid insurance, gym memberships billed at the start of the month or a year. But what interest rate should we use? If you're a business, you might use your cost of capital or the interest rate you pay on loans. If you're an individual, you can use the interest rate of a safe investment, like government bonds, or the average rate you'd get from a savings account or loan. For example, if borrowing money costs you 8% per year, then R equals 0.08 in the formula. The key is, use a rate that reflects the opportunity cost of your money, what you could earn or what it costs to borrow.
Example 1. Machinery replacement. Let's say you own a small factory and need a new machine. Machine A costs $5,000 and lasts 3 years. Machine B costs $7,500 and lasts 5 years. Discount rate? 10%. Case 1. Payments at the end, ordinary annuity. Present value of machine A, 10%, 3 years, EAC equals 5,000, 1 die, 1 plus 0.10, turn minus 3, dive 0.10. EAC equals 5,000, die 2.48685. EAC equals $2,010.54. Present value of machine B, 10%, 5 years. EAC equals 7,500, die 1 plus 0.10, turn minus 5, die 0.10. EAC equals 7,500, die signologist 3.7908. EAC equals $1,978.82. Winner, machine B is cheaper per year. Case 2. Payments at the beginning, annuity due. EAC A, 2,010.54 times, 1 plus 0.10 times, 2,211.59. EAC B, 1, 978.82 times, 1 plus 0.10 times, 2,176.10. Still, machine B remains cheaper per year.
Example 2. Software subscriptions. You need graphic design software. Software X, $120 per year for 3 years. Software Y, $300 one time, lasts 5 years. Discount rate, 8% Software X. End of year payments, ordinary annuity. PVIFA, 8%, 3. equals 2.5771. NPV equals 120 times. 2.5771 equals $309.25. EAC equals $309.25 divided by 2.5771 equals $120 per year. Software X, beginning of year. Payments annuity. Due EAC equals 120 times. 1 plus 0.08 equals $129.60 per year. Software Y, end of year, one payment. NPV equals $300. PVIFA, 8%. 5 equals 3.9927. EAC equals $300 divided by 3.9927 equals 75.14 per year. Software Y, beginning of year. EAC equals $75.14 times 1 plus 0.08 equals $81.15 per year. Winner in both cases. Software Y is cheaper per year.
Pros and cons of EAC. Pros: compares options with different lifespans, makes costs easier to understand, useful for budgeting. Cons: doesn't consider revenue or benefits, assumes constant interest rate, works best when comparing similar products or services. Now you know how to calculate EAC for both end-of-period and beginning-of-period payments. This method can save you from making costly mistakes when comparing equipment, subscriptions, or services. Drop a comment if you want me to share my free EAC calculator spreadsheet, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a tip from Smart Money with Diana.